Hello pilots, just out walking the dog. Zzz. I have more than one. Oh, and don't they let me know it. So in this video, I'm going to go into basic flight controls of flying a paramotor. It's going to be quick and dirty. It's going to be the basics, enough to get you launched up in the air, and then how to turn left, how to turn right, and a few other little tips and hints. This, by the way, does not replace any formal training. I'd like to make that clear. This is just a quick and dirty how to launch, get in the air, and basic flight controls. And this goes out to my friend Scott Cochran. Scott's learning at the moment, and well, I hope this helps, buddy. And for anybody else who's just starting the sport, this should give you a little insight into how it all works. It's an absolutely gorgeous day today, so I'll be going up to Longside Airfield later on, and we'll go through it. See you in the air. Right everyone, we're off to Longside Airfield. It's a beautiful August evening. Thermals should be starting to die away by now, so hopefully I'll get in the air and it'll be nice and calm. Perfect flight. So, we'll do a launch, we'll go into the air, and we'll talk about the basic flight controls. How you go left, how you go right, and all that bash, as discussed. For a little bit more detail on setting up, clipping in, your A's, and all that sort of good stuff, check this video out from last year. So I won't go through that again with you. Have a look at that video, it's all in there. So what we'll do is we'll set up, we'll launch, and then we'll go through the flight controls of a paramotor. Right then, to the airfield. Okay, it's a bit disappointing actually. I've come 10 miles from my house and the weather's dramatically changed. We've got a nice sea fog coming in. Let's see it over there. But, oh well, what we're talking? 5 miles per hour, wings laid out, and I'm going to be going that direction. Okay, so here's our risers. There we go, so they'll clip into the swing arm of the paramotor. There's your A's there, which we'll be holding on to with gentle sort of pressure as we pull the cells up. Then we'll let go of these and we're on the brakes.
Right then, let's talk controls then, shall we? My God, it's a lot foggier than I thought, so we're going to have to keep very low. That's a shame. Right. Don't think this will be a very long flight. We'll do half an hour at the most. Let's just do a little circle around here. Okay. Oh. Right then, flight controls. We got a throttle. If I want to go higher, I simply give it more throttle. And look, it's going up quite a lot. If I want to come down, just take a hand off the throttle a bit, and I'm starting to drop. Nice and easy. Now, we've got two brakes. That, if you look up, acts as sort of flaps, like in an aircraft. So basically, when I pull on this one, you can see I start to go right. And if I pull on this one, we go left. Now, one thing you've got to be quite careful of is obviously not just pulling on the brakes and that's it. You've got to look, lean a bit and pull the brake and give it a little bit of throttle when you do so, because by pulling the brake you're causing a bit of resistance and in the wind resistance basically, and what happens is if I don't do the throttle and just pull, I start to lose altitude a little bit. So a little bit of throttle, look to see where you're going, and lead with it. And you can see it turning.
Southwest at 25 miles per hour. The wind is coming from the southeast. You're 9 o'clock at 5 miles per hour. Takeoff is 1.2 miles away towards your 9 o'clock.
And then we'll do the same again. Right, look, bit of throttle, lean. Bit too much throttle there, but you can see turning. There you go, look at that, beautiful. Oh, it's getting a bit choppy actually. This might not be a long flight, ladies and gentlemen, once we've got these controls sorted out. So, there you go, brakes. Now, the good thing about the brakes is, I'll go this way again, it's a little bit less choppy. There we go. So, if you're doing a nice long journey and your arms are up all the time, so it can get a bit tiring. So the good thing is, once you've got your course dialed in, so we're going this way, you can stick your brakes on the magnet, and there you go, you've got throttle control. Sit here, nice and relaxed. Some electrical pylons there, so I'm going to give that a bit of height. More throttle. Up we go. We don't want to go anywhere near electricity pylons. 3-phase there, so that's nice and at least 1,000 volts. And we're over there, happy with that. I'm going to come down a little bit now, so less throttle. Lovely. So there you go. Now, the brakes also have another slightly helpful thing to them. So, if I take a pull left here, let's go over this green field, it just looks foggy there. Let's go over there.
Now, this took me about a year to perfect. In my first few months, I didn't even want to come off the brakes, to be fair, and put them on the magnets. So, let alone weight shift or use the brakes to assist in lift. But these things will come, so don't worry. And they did with me as well. One thing to learn is not to hang off the brakes, being all tense, and I sometimes did that, which doesn't let the wing fly very well. So once you've got a bit of confidence and you're flying in a straight line, let go of the brakes, put them on the magnet, and let the wing do its job.
And you press the throttle, it takes a couple of seconds, the engine spins up, but it takes a couple of seconds to get up in the air. So the good thing about these brakes is, if you want momentarily, by the way, lift quickly, pull both brakes, and you go up. Then give it a bit of throttle, and you start to go up quite quickly. So if you're flying low and you see an obstacle, pull both brakes, hit the throttle, and you'll get quick lift. As you can see, just gave myself a bit of a whoop there. The other good thing as well is you can do it for going back down as well. So if I wanted to go down quickly, you can switch off the throttle, give yourself a bit of brake, and down you come. It takes a couple of seconds to do that, but I'll tell you where it's good is if you're flying next to a hedge or something, or you see an obstacle, electricity pylon or something, and you want to go up quick, both brakes, up you come, and then add some throttle afterwards. But then start to come off the brakes, because it's only momentarily. If you keep pulling at the brakes, you'll start going down. So there you go. So there you go, that's the brakes. Good for quick lift. And if you want to go down quite quickly as well. Oh, it's getting choppy. So there you go. Throttle, height, brakes for turning, and also for momentary lift, and also a momentary drop in height if you need that.
You have been flying for 10 minutes.
So again, using the brakes for momentary lift took a bit of practice, and what I used to do is fly over the beach quite low, and then pull the brakes and hit the throttle and just see how my wing reacted and how my engine reacted to it. And I did that for a few months until I got the practice, so practice makes perfect.
Right, what else? We can also do some slow turning by using a thing called weight shift. So, still a little bit of height, I shall demonstrate. Well, it's part of the brakes. I'm only on the throttle, so I can turn the paramotor by just simply making these drop down. So these kind of independently move like that. So if I lean to the right, stick my leg over, you can see that I'm moving right. If I move to the left, you can see that I'm slowly turning left. There you go. So if you want a really sharp turn, then you can combine. So if you want a really sharp turn, then you can combine the brakes, weight shift, and a bit of throttle obviously, at the same time. As we will demonstrate in just a second, as I get past those power lights, you never know. So, give a bit of throttle, loop, lean, and a bit of brake. There you go. Whoa, that's a good one. I can actually feel a little bit of G-force there. See that side. Lovely. Yeah, it's starting to get very foggy over at the LZ, so I'll start making my way back. Right, so there you go, there's the basic principles. Your A lines, which are up there, here they are. Used primarily when you're taking off. You can pull on the front cells of the wing, and then you let them go. You keep them in your hand nice and light, and basically when the wing comes up, and you know it's stable, you can let go of the A's, apply power, as per my video, and pretty much run down the road. As you increase power, the 3/4, maybe even full if you're lucky, you will, the wing will start taking you up. The good thing is as well, is when you're taking off, you can pull a little bit of brake if you want to get up slightly quicker as well. So once you're off the A's, running down, apply power, you feel the wing coming, pull the brakes a little bit, both of them, as discussed, and we'll start to come up quite quickly. Right then, I'm going to put the Insta away because it's getting a bit, shall we say, pea soup, and we'll come in for a landing.
Well, that was a short flight. It's absolutely scorching at my house, only 10 miles away, so this horrible sea fog's come in. Very short video, just on flight controls basically. I'm going home for a cup of tea because it was rather chilly up there. Well, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video.